Hi, and welcome back to Fran's Crafts. I'm popping by to do a extra project for March as a bonus project. It's going to go on my website as a kit, but it will only be available until Friday in this form. So you can buy the stamp sets and the bundle that I've got, the Botanical Blooms bundle, from Stampin' Up through my shop anytime, but the kit I'm going to put together to do this bonus project will only be available till Friday. So if you're interested, pop over to www.franscrafts.co.uk and look under the shop tab and you'll see the kit there. So what I'm going to use today is the Tin of Cards stamp set and the Botanical Bloom stamp set and matching dies that come as a bundle if you wish. I've also got a box. It's just a plain matte box. Stampin' Up do a set, a tin of project set, but I wanted to do my own take on it. My aim for this project is to create a box, a decorative box that holds the cards, but also once you take the cards out, it also doubles up as a gift box or a storage box if you wish. So it'll hold these 6" by 4" cards quite easily and all the envelopes, and I'm also going to make some dividers as well. So I've die cut a lot of what I need because I didn't want to sort of make the video too long for you. So to start with, I've used the long die out of the Botanical Blooms. I'll show you now. This one here, to create some panels for the side of the box, and as you can see, it cuts out on the one side and then just cuts the sections out on the other, and if you line them up carefully, you can create a nice long wavy pattern. So I've done 4 of those for the side of the box, so I just need to stick them down. Okay, so I'm just going to bring my box in, and I want to pop these along the bottom of the box. So I'm going to, for speed, I'm going to use double-sided tape, but I'd recommend for a project like this really using wet glue to give it a more secure well, it sticks to the box better, that shall we say. Okay, so I just peel my backing tape off. Oops. And then I'm just going to line it up on this one end on the bottom and just stick it down. So I just need to cut off the excess there. You can use a smaller box if you wish. This is a small storage box that I got, but I thought it was quite a nice size to be able to put plenty of cards in to send as a gift to someone, and then they then have a nice decorative storage box when they've used all the cards up. So I think it'll hold quite a few cards in envelopes, so you could also store gift tags or anything in it really. Let's peel the backing off this one. I'll do the 2 long sides first, and then I'll do the shorter sides. So let's pop that on there. For this this one, I'm using from the Brights collection. I've got, this is Real Red, I've also got, I've used some old olive, some pumpkin pie and some daffodil delight card. So I'm just going to take this piece. This long section will do both ends, so then I have a spare piece because I took a piece of A4 card and I cut it into 5cm strips on the long side, so I created 4 of these kind of borders because I want to put one on the lid as well. So just pop that there, and then cut that, and then I've got one to pop on this end as well. So the advantage of using wet glue on this is you're able to then stick all the little bits of leaves down as well, because at the moment the way I'm doing this with the tape, it's not obviously catching all these extra little bits. So that's our base decorated. So I'll just pop that to one side, and then I'm going to get the lid of the box, and then I'm just going to use the final piece along the lid. This die, the Botanical Blooms die, would make a nice also edge to one of your cards as well. It creates a bit of a cutaway section. So if you use it along with the rest of the dies and the stamps, it'd be a very pretty card. Okay. There's the one on my lid. So now I'm going to decorate the lid. So I've taken already some of the dies. I've taken the flower that you can pop those up. This is Real Red, and I've used those, and then Daffodil Delight, Old Olive, and for the smaller flowers I've used the pumpkin pie. So just bring them all in. Excuse me. Okay, so on the stamp set, if you want to, you can stamp some of the patterns on the leaves. So I'm just going to quickly do a bit of that with the Old Olive. I realise I'm doing Old Olive onto Old Olive, but it'll still show. And just create a bit of a pattern. So I'll just get my Old Olive. Okay. Oops, just going to do the large one, just carefully line it up. So let's do the smaller ones. This one's got the lines, but it's also got a few dots as well. There we go, one more. Nope. Okay, so then I just need to do these 3 smaller ones. Makes it look a bit like a fern leaf. There we are. So now I just need to assemble the flowers. So, whoops, I'm dropping my bits and pieces. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to pop out the petals on these bigger flowers. And then I'm going to use the yellow centres in these. I'm just going to take these and just pop them up a little bit. These very intricate dies, these ones, you have to be very careful when you're releasing them from your die after you've die cut them, that you don't rip them. So just going to pop smudge glue there and pop it down in the centre. Do the same with these, just gently push the little bits up. Don't worry if you get any glue sort of just out the edges, it dries clear, so it's not going to have a big white splodgy bit there. I apologise if you can hear any snoring in the background. My dog is having a snooze and she likes to snore. Okay, so that's those. I'm just going to take these smaller red leaves and just going to carefully curl these round. So what I do is I just pull the petal forward and then I just gently ease them back over my finger, like so. Let's do this one again, and I'm going to stick the smaller orange petal flowers, sorry, in the centre of these. So I just want to curl these up. And take the little orange ones, and I'm just going to curl those slightly as well, like so. And then the glue and put them down. Some nice contrasting colours here then. Gives it a bit of a tropical feel, I think. You can buy the botanical blooms as a bundle, and you get, I think in the bundle you get the stamps, the die set, and you get some 12 by 12 papers, or you can buy them separate. But if you can manage the bundle, it's nice because you've got ready-made sort of set to go even with the papers, so you just need to take some blank cards and you can decorate to your heart's content. So, okay, so I'm just going to pop those to that side there, and I'm just going to play around with where I want everything to be before I actually glue it all down. So I'm just placing the leaves sort of randomly where I think I might want them. Put them there. It's good to place them before you glue down, because then it before you stick anything down, and then you're not you know, you don't have to try and pull it off again. Just going to pop that there. And I want the little like that. Oops. And like that. So I'm quite happy with that pattern now, so I'm going to glue them down in place one by one. So I'll just take this flower off there first and glue the leaf down. You could also add dimensionals onto the back of these to raise them up. Obviously, when you if you buy this, you making this, you would take a little bit more time. Once we've done this, I'll just quickly show you what can go in the inside of your box. I mean, this in itself is a lovely gift, but having a box full of cards for different occasions would be an added bonus, especially if someone doesn't get out much to the shops. They've got a box of ready-made cards for any occasion. Okay, last one. And we have the finished box, so let's pop this on the top of the box for now. So you've got your lid and your decorated sides. So I'll show you the dividers in a moment, but I've got some cards here that are 4 inches by 6 inches, and as you can see, they fit very nicely, so you could have a stack of envelopes at the back ready as well. So then this is one of the dividers I've already done. I've taken a piece of Whisper White card, and it's 15 centimetres by 12 centimetres. And then I'll just show you on this small piece of card. I've taken the Real Red ink. There we go. And some of the taken one of the tab stamps and one of the line ones, and just a sentiment to put on, just to show you how I've done that. So what I did first was I'd stamp the tab in the corner. You can do it whichever side you like, or you could do ones as well in the centre and to the right side, so you can see each tab then when you're looking for a particular card. So then I've taken the line. Also just going to stamp the sentiment on it, like so, inside there. And then all I did was I cut along the top of the stamped bit and to there. To create my tab. So here's the one that I made earlier, and then it just in my box. Oops. And then you can just pop, oops, they were falling down, so move the box, and you pop your tabs in there, and if you have them set at different bits, like you have one in the middle and one on the side, you can easily find the card you want. So that's my decorated box with the added bonus of cards inside. So I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial today, and I will see you again soon. Thank you, bye bye.